Welcome back, everyone. It's April 14th, 2020. I am Jerry Hall, and here are my thoughts from Costa Rica. Well, I've recently spoke a lot about value and brought up the tenet that capital flows to value. And that's a statement that's been true in markets since the beginning of time. Well, there's another element to that, or an expansion of that tenet, that thought. And that is that there are multiple ways to define value, but also multiple ways to define capital. And one of the tangible reasons I am so adamantly behind XRP is the company Ripple. And why am I behind what Ripple is doing? Why do I believe so firmly in them? Well, it's the human capital that they attract. I think you would be hard pressed to find somebody who has either spent any time with David Schwartz or consumed video content of presentations he's done that would not agree. David most likely is the sharpest pencil in any box you put him in. And if he isn't the smartest, he's one of the smartest. The guy is bright. And it's not just their tech guys that they have at Ripple. They've got incredibly talented people in leadership, but also out executing. There are people not listed on this in any of these photos. Miguel Valles. Listen to Miguel for any length of time. You're going to know he understands the marketplace he's in. The legal minds that are with Ripple. I mean, it's on and on and on and on. You know, the human capital, I keep coming back to, there is what there is today, right? We know a great deal of the people that are pulling the levers behind doors at Ripple, forging the direction. But what about all the stuff we don't know? How about what's going to come out of the university blockchain initiative, this UBRI? Who would have ever thought, after years and years and years of conditioning as a child, don't get into a car with a stranger? It was drilled into me since I was 4 years old. Well, now I press an app on my phone and Uber driver shows up and there I go. I'm in a car with a stranger. The internet made that possible. And nobody in 1990 would have been able to tell you, oh, that, yeah, I see it. I see a day where people using, their spare time or even taking on as a full-time job are going to use their personal vehicles as ride-sharing platforms, just like a taxi. And it's all going to be conducted and arranged over the internet. We would have never, if you could tell me back in 1990 you had the idea for Uber, I want to meet you. You're a forward-thinking, brilliant mind, and if you're listening to this video, that let's get together, because you need to harness that brain power. Chances are that person doesn't exist. So who knows what's going to come out of the University Blockchain Initiative? Who knows what's going to come out of Spring? There's already been some trickle coming out of the spring initiative. Fortnite, etc. I'm sorry, Forte, not Fortnite, not Fortnite. Forte, the integration of the ILP with Ether team presented back in January. Who knows what will actually come out of that years down the road? But I'm excited, and I hope that you're excited too. It presents a tremendous amount of possibility. I want to continue on with this human capital as value thread. I want to take you to Global ID. Now, for those who've been in the space for a long time and really studied Ripple, its origin, the players that have been involved throughout the years, you'll know who Greg Kidd is when I bring him up. Greg Kidd, CEO and co-founder of Global ID. Now, what they're trying to do here is, for instance, I'll read this blurb. Proving your identity online today is burdensome, inefficient, and fundamentally insecure. You couldn't be any more right. But what if you had an internet ID that was, authenticated, verified, contained the personal data that you wanted to have in there, and absent the data you didn't want in there? How easy would that make e-commerce? How easy would that make having a business on the internet? How easy would that be when dealing with taxation issues, banking issues, your online presence in total? I think it'd be great. I'm really looking forward to what Greg and his team is going to roll out to us. You got to remember, this is Greg Kidd's an early investor in Ripple. Greg Kidd has been somebody with an eye for innovation for many years, did very well spotting some of the best and brightest startups coming out of the tech boom and internet boom, and continues to innovate. I'm really excited about where this is going and how this is going to roll out. Thirdly, I wanted to present a project that I've been thinking about. This is the On the Chain website. This is onthechain.io. I am one of many contributors on this platform. And one of the things I was thinking about doing for these folks, aside from my one-on-one with Jerry Hall long-form interview show that I do that gets released on Mondays and Saturdays, is I was thinking about doing a Monday night live stream. Slightly different than any live stream that's currently being initiated. And not that the people that aren't contributing now aren't doing a wonderful job. They're doing a great job. But I don't want to do what, for instance, a Brad Kimes is doing. What he does very well. I don't want to just do that again. I want to bring my own unique flavor to it. Well, one of the format possibilities here, as I'm working out the technical kinks, is a call-in show. I think there's a tremendous amount of value to a call-in show where on Monday night at a predetermined time, at the same time every Monday, we go live for a crypto conversation. And that would be a crypto conversation with you, the audience. Provide a phone number where you could call in, talk about what you see is going on, what you see is exciting, articles and information that you found, and really provide a platform for the community to engage. Now, how successful will this format be? I don't know. Truth is, I can tell you it would be up to the engagement of the community. So you'll decide, just like in the free, like a free market should, you'll decide if this show should be successful or not. I'm willing to give my time to it, put my energy into it, and hopefully, along with you, the community, create some engaging, fun content. Let me know what you think. Please put your comments in the comment field. I would greatly appreciate it. Well, folks, those are my thoughts. I hope you have a wonderful day. And until next time, Pura Vida.